Alright, for this braid, I'm going to be using this super braid 2 packs, cutting 2 and 3. So right now, this is the number 4th line, and I'm parting it to be as clear as possible because the parting is everything for me. In as much as we braid, we still need the down to be very beautiful. It adds more beauty to the finishing of the hair. So right now, I'm going to be splitting this into 3. Okay, as you can see, if you're a beginner to this process, then I work in with this finger, collect with the other one, still work in with this one and collect. You do this 1 2 3 4, and each time I do this, I tighten it to make sure the braid is as tight as it can. Okay, and you see that I tighten each time I add little amount of attachment. Can you see? So this is it. This is the 3rd one, and it's a little bigger than the first 2. The 4th one is a little bigger than the first 2. The 5th one a little bigger than the first 2, and that is how it continues till you get your desired size of attachment that you want to braid with. Like the desired size of the braid you want to braid, you can now braid up the braid. As you can see, now I'm braiding up because I've gotten my desired size, but I want to add extra because it's not that enough. So right now I want to do another one, still on the 4th line. So as you can see, I'm going to part it into 3 again. I want to be as beginner friendly as I can. That's why I'm parting it into 3. So you're gonna see what exactly happens here. Like I said, the finger after the thumb is what we used to work in for any braid, and I tighten this braid underneath each time I go in because I want it to be as neat as possible, because I'm not making use of hair wax today for this knotless box braid. So as you can see, without the hair wax, it still looks beautiful, clean and clear. Okay, so let's move on. And hey guys, thank you for stopping by today. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, welcome to the channel, and please don't forget to subscribe. So this is what it is. We are working up, we keep adding until we get our desired size of braid that we want to braid out. Can you see? This one too is not enough for me. I'm gonna add little strength to get my desired size, then I keep braiding out. That is what it is. Can you see? And for this box braid today, I'm doing it all back. I'm not gonna be leaving any middle line like the usual knotless braid, so it's gonna be all back today. So right now, this is where I want to show you. This is how I joined this place. At this point, I cut this line to join the previous line of the braid, so that everything is gonna go all back. As you can see, I was cutting it V-shape normal, the way we normally cut box braid, but the front I weaved out because that front is where we're going to be doing the all back. Okay, so still on what we have, we are still making sure the down is very tight, and don't forget the down is braided 4 times, like 1 2 3 4 working. Then you start adding your little amount of attachment. There are certain things you need to pay attention to if you want to learn how to braid. So pay attention to everything that is necessary. All right, so can you see how we are attaching this attachment? I use my 3 fingers to hold them, but when I want to attach an attachment, I attach it using the finger after the thumb. As you can see, that is where I put it. As you can see, that's the magic that I'm performing here. Nothing extra. Can you see? Just check out how neat this hair is. When you are braiding and you want your braids to come out neatly and clearly parted, you need to part it carefully, clearly, and make sure you tighten it down so that your client is going to love your handwork at the end of the day, and you're going to look at what you have done and it's going to look so beautiful and you're going to be happy about it. All right, so this is it. Right now I'm at this place. Like I said earlier, I try to make sure the line connects very well because I want this braid to be all back, everything to the back, and I'm going to do that process for this remaining one too. I'm going to cut it and connect it to the other line. So now this is it. Can you see everything is all back? So this is the one I left. I cut it out and I unrolled. So I'm going to weave it. I'm going to do it now so that it's going to be all back. Can you see? So this is the frontest part if is the right word. So this is the frontest part, and I'm going to be doing the same process here too. I'm braiding like I normally do. So I start adding my attachments. So this is it. I'm adding the second one. Each time I go in, I tighten it a bit. That's the secret to a tight braided hair. Make sure you tighten it down. Can you see how I work in and how I go about it? Can you see how I attach the attachment? Practice this. Practicing is necessary for you to get it right. This is how I attach extra. You can equally use this pattern if it's easy for you, but for me I prefer the one I'm using because it's faster for me. Okay, can you see the way I'm attaching it now? You can equally use this method, but for me this method delays me. I prefer the other way round. So this is the last one we're going to be doing, and that's the last hair. So I'm going to divide it into 3 as usual. As you can see, I don't normally do this, but for a beginner friendly, I'm doing it. So this is exactly what is being done at the root of every hair that you start with. That is why I'm showing you. That's how to work into every hair that you want to braid at the down whenever you're starting any hair at all. As long as you want to braid it down, that's how to work in. You create that 3 section, then move them along together. That is what it is. So that's that, and now see the outcome. So right now I'm going to touch some little hot water to this to make it flatten. You know what I mean.